Howdy lads, welcome back to another Gates of Hell PvP match. This time it is a 2v2 on Tikvin. It's late war, gone for the US Doctrine. I'm the irregular faction. It is myself and Xavi versus General Pizza and another dude who left before I could catch him in the screenshot so I can give you guys the info. But we have General Sheba versus General Pizza. Ooh, Battle of the Generals. Let's see how we go. So I've ended up left. So I'm going to push out there. I've got a full squad heading to the middle and just a whole bunch of riflemen and stuff heading out to the northeast. Xavi will be pushing west and hopefully taking control of those points. But obviously the distance between our base to the east, I don't think I'll get there anytime soon. Like, they'll easily beat me there. But same with us on the west. We should easily beat them there. So Xavi shouldn't have a problem. And he should be joining me pretty quickly in the middle, I'd hope. So I've got a bar team, because why not? Figure all the infantry I can get is always good. Now, as I tend to do a bit, I'm actually splitting the squad up. I'll send half one way, the other half the other. That way, if you get wiped or something, it doesn't completely destroy you, and it gives you a better chance to kind of catch the enemy in a crossfire, which we love. Yeah, I was mucking around with the silhouette thing. Very annoying. But because these guys are here, I can actually lob a few grenades. So I figured, why not? Have an aid. I'm trying to move a couple of these boys left, really trying to get point control. Just trying to spread that first squad nicely along the back of the point so that A, they get crossfire, and B, I control a lot of the point. You can see me pushing up to that little bunch of logs. Don't know what happened there. Well, they ran backwards. As you can see, I'm slowly microing them up. Not in a rush, not bothered about what's happening northeast. And you'll notice when you watch a lot of the really good players, they tend to play like this. I tend to be one of those people that'll kind of charge in more so and kind of, you know, send in bulk units, get more, and just keep trying to pump out the inf. Whereas a lot of the better players will play kind of like what I'm doing now. They'll bring the squad up to the back of the point and they'll slowly micro off infantry into good spots. I decided to go for the M20. Nice little bus. Now, I actually played with Xavi in a while. This game was from a minute ago. I don't know where he's been. Haven't seen him in a while. I wonder if he'll watch this. Guess we'll find out. But bar team's pushing up. So as you can see, I control a lot more of the point than he does. He is also trying to move up though, so he's doing the right things. M20 is going to do a lot of damage though. Hopefully, anyway. And every time you get the M20, get a dude out, take the bazooka and the rockets. Just do it. Don't even think about it, just do it. So he has got some kind of... I have to max him, that's alright. Not really worried about it. Pretty sure that kid actually destroyed my M20 though, so... Gotta be careful with that. And I'm gonna hide old mate back here so that he can sneak up on a tank if one pushes me from the east. I do like to get AT in the corners of the map. I think it's I think it's a good play. Saved me many times, let me tell you. Just trying to get him in a spot where he can actually get shots off, because he's not really doing anything at the moment. So still just microing that first squad. You know, the M20s supported that infantry squad beautifully. At this point, I don't know if I've lost many units, to be honest. Maybe one or two. But officer out. Throw him in a building. He had the SDK, so I pulled that back. That'll slaughter that M20. Oh no, he's got the 3-ton. The Ford. Ah, the Ford. How good. Ford man myself, if I may say so. I own a Falcon. Brilliant cars. Nah, it's just an Aussie thing. If you were gonna buy a car, you probably wouldn't buy a Ford or a Holden, but being Australian, I've got to support one of them, so I picked the Ford because turbos are better than V8s, and no one can tell me any different. And if any of you are going to comment differently, well, 4-cylinder turbo will blow the doors off a V8 in plenty of cases, so yeah, do with that what you will. Anyway, deciding what to get next, I kind of was thinking of the 75 M1A1. Infantry gun is awesome on any point, really, but didn't do that. Decided to get out a glider pioneer squad and send them out left. I'm going to make a push for that eastern point. It appears I'm being double teamed on this point now. Zavi's just kind of chilling on the west there. Don't really know what he's doing. Just hanging out. So AT team up. Hopefully I can deal with that truck. I've got my guys lying down, but he's severely outcapping me now, which isn't good. And I wanted to have a go at it with the M20, but if you look at my ammo, I've got 6 bullets. A bit silly.
Ready, sir.
Not really sure what I'm doing at the minute. Oh, there you go. I'm moving up to see what he's got. So I'm just trying to slowly make my way up. Not too worried about what's happening in the middle. Like, they're very focused on what's going on there. I don't think at this point they're going to push Zavi off the west because he's got a lot of forces there, so yeah, it wasn't really fast. I am bringing up an airborne recon team, though. Just to get points on the point. Men on the point, sorry.
Yes, sir.
And potentially they will actually get the cap weight in my favour. I'm not sure. M20 is coming back, though, to try to clear that point. I want to take back control of the middle there. And now these boys are going to make their way up here. The M20 is going to support.
Awaiting orders, sir. Ready to go.
If you're going to assault a position after 5 minutes, it's always best to have some sort of support because obviously at 5 minutes people get their doctrines, so they're going to have something. The last thing you want to do is push an infantry squad up, do all this work just for them to get wiped in 10 seconds by something. It's always good to scout and then, yeah, have some form of support there to help out. They've got nothing on this point really by the looks. Oh, actually I lie. 9. Plus 9. Where are they? Oh, I remember. So don't do this on a point. Basically what he's done is he's just hidden them all there, so they can't actually cover me pushing from the north. What he should have done is actually pushed out north and tried to, you know, cement a front line where he could see me coming, as opposed to just hiding in the point like this, and you'll see. And they're only crap infantry as well, so they had no chance. So yeah, that was a bad move on old mate's part. So, like I'm doing here, you see how I'm pushing them to the front of the point. They can clearly see if anyone's coming. That's what you should be doing. I mean, it is kind of, yeah, like a common sense thing, I guess. But I guess he didn't really expect me to do that. He probably just quickly silhouette dragged them onto the point, then went back to the middle to focus on that. So we all make those little mistakes every now and then. Now, notice that I've got AT mines, so I thought, if he pushes me, let's throw some AT mines down and make sure he has a bad time doing it. He's got 6, jeez. Plenty of AT grenades, AT mines, sorry. You love to see it. So we now control 4 points. I will have this 4th point capped very shortly, and I do now. So now I'm thinking of pushing up and actually trying to assault the east. Probably overextending myself, to be honest. I do have a squad reinforcing though. The M20 is reloading, but that's got clear shots on the infantry behind that, behind those logs, so I'll probably deal with them pretty quickly. Second officer is out, and I'm hiding him in a building. I do always try to separate the officers so that if one gets found and killed, I've at least got the other. I don't know what I was pinging there, to be honest. I think I was telling him to get his officers in the buildings. M20's destroyed the Volks Grenadiers. If you're just pumping out crap infantry, you're going to have a bad time. As most of you watching will already know. I'm being told to watch out, so old mate's got something. Stug. Well, you have fun with that, Xavier. That's not a me problem. I'm out here on the east.
Ready to go, sir.
I have left my M20 in a vulnerable position, but I figured that I didn't really have that much to worry about at this point because, you know, they're only crap infantry. They seem to be pushing the tanks on the other side, and they've lost a lot of pieces in the middle there. You can see all the white, you know, tanks and trucks and stuff. I didn't think they'd have anything else, so I was quite comfortable sitting the M20 up here. And now, as you see, I'm actually pushing it up. So it is a scout vehicle, so like a recon vehicle, so why not use it to recon? So I'll push that up forward. I don't usually recommend doing this. A better player will punish you very quickly for pushing a vehicle up like this by itself. Don't do it. One thing you can do with these open top vehicles is you can actually throw a grenade in the top of them.
Ready to go, sir.
So you don't need an AT grenade to kill them. You can actually decrew them with a normal grenade by getting it in the hole in the top, and then you can take it for yourself. So that's why you've seen me pull back when I seen there was infantry behind the log. Smart move by General Pizza by lying him down so that I could get to him, but it didn't help. Yeah, rough gig. Now I'm doing what arguably he should have done, and I'm actually pushing forward quite extensively, as you can see. 11 minutes in though, 550 to 275 our way. We've just overrun completely on this left side. Ooh, that was a nice flamethrower though. A very nice little hidden flamethrower by old mate. Overlord. Yeah, Overlord, that was the second player. There you go. They are pushing some form of tank out at me. So I've got to run that away. He got me. It's Stug 3. Nice. So I'm hiding them. Now I have this lovely little building that I can hide in, so I'll hide as many of them as I can in there, and then leave it at that. You can't really do much with just a Stug, so I wasn't really too fussed. Now I do have AT up there, I just need to kind of push them up. So it's very slow. They've gone for a very vehicle-focused game, which just, you know, infantry versus vehicles, this is the perfect example of why it doesn't work. You just cannot compete pumping out vehicles. If you lose a vehicle early, don't panic and just buy another one. Establish a front line with your infantry first. Even if you hold 1 point or no points, just get some infantry out, establish a line, and then get a vehicle. Obviously, if they've got a tank sitting in your spawn, just crapping on everything you spawned, get a tank. But if it's gotten to that point, you've lost, you might as well just call it GG's. As you can see though, I've got old mate with the bazooka cruising around. He's actually got a grease gun. I haven't seen the grease gun very often in this game. I hate the bloody fence. For those of you that have played Hell Let Loose, you'll understand why the grease gun is such a piece of crap. I hate that gun. Some people love it though in that game. My favourite gun is the STG in Hell Let Loose. For those of you who play. I play on console though, so unfortunately there's never anyone to play with besides me and Big Nuts, so we got bored of it. The old mate's pushed a lot of infantry up. I've got a nice spot in that little window there, but unfortunately I don't think I'm going to be able to outshoot them. They have actually pushed the Stug on, which is capping it for him, which is nice. They've also pushed Xavi off the west, so some nice little combined armour defensives on both sides by the looks of it. I don't think Xavi's actually destroyed that tank. So they do still have that tank out there as well. Now, I do have AT running up to deal with that tank. But unfortunately, that is a while away. And I'm going to have a hard time trying to sneak up to it now that he's got infantry supporting it. Probably shouldn't have the tank sitting in the point like that. But at this point, they're a bit desperate. They're very far behind, so they've just got to kind of do what they can. The little mines. So, looks like Xavi's actually having shots at that Stug. Maybe? No, I don't know. Or maybe the enemy's Stug shot and it just happened to go past. I don't know. Yeah, I'm fumbling around. I just don't know what to get. I've got my sniper here in the middle, but I don't really need it, do I? They don't really have any infantry. I just need to get infantry on that point, so Moving the AT up. Going to see if we can't sneak up and destroy that tank. I probably do have the numbers to get guys on the point from maybe the right side and stack that building, but then I'm giving up control. Decided to go for the 105 howitzer. People were raving about this thing, so I was like, alright, I'll give it a go. And I was... you'll see. Another one, actually, the 107 in the Soviet irregular doctrine. I hadn't actually used it until the other day, so I didn't really know it was as good as it is when I did the tier list. But, yeah, it is insane, that 107 artillery piece. It's got like 400 and something range. It's a mid-doctrine, so you get it at 15 minutes. It's got like 400 plus range, very accurate. You know, it's not the largest caliber, so it doesn't need like as much ammo as some pieces. It's a very good gun. So, yeah, do with that what you will. 107, a regular late war Soviet doctrine. Give it a go. I thought I'd have a go with this. I know he's got infantry behind on that wall. Pretty accurate, as you can see. But it did nothing. So, you know, is what it is. Wanted to try and get some heat shells on this tank. Don't know what was going on there at all, boys. I have no idea. Absolute shambles. They've gone for 2 more tanks. Oh no, sorry, it's a Stug from before, or the Stuhr, and a T-27 or something? Whatever it's called, I can't remember. But they are actually now capping me in the middle. 105 will absolutely slaughter that infantry though, so I wasn't too worried about the infantry pushing on. I've moved this guy up, and I'm kind of sneaking him around. My opponent has no map control, so I wasn't too stressed. It looks like the 107 is actually popping shots at the tank instead of the infantry. I should probably get it shooting at the infantry, but no. The sniper's doing some nice work though. It is only Erzat's Grenadier squad, so they're just tier 1 infantry. Tier 1 infantry and tanks, if that's what you're going to get out, you've lost the game before it's even started. I'm just going to put that out there. Got a good shot with the bazooka, which was nice. Another one, the 105 is hitting direct shots and doing nothing, but it's only using HE. I need to use it on the infantry, which you'll see I'm about to do. Alrighty, 3, 2, 1. Bang! Look at that! What a shot! Very accurate little piece. I love it. We are still not, like, we are still losing in the middle though. Looks like Xavi's taken back the west. 105 is doing its own thing. Figured I'd put some sandbags on it. Always good to sandbag them if you don't think you need them. I think Xavi has the arty signaller, so he's arty signaled that point for me. Nice of him. And no idea where the AT is. Oh, there he is. So we'll have a go, see if we can't take it out. Why not? I kind of wish he'd pushed me off of that back point on the northeast there so that I could have used the mines. Here's what it is. But he's actually got a fair amount of infantry covering, but I believe they're just crap imps, so not too stressed. Have a bazooka, did nothing. Is what it is. So take 2. Boom. There we go. That's the money shot. So the 105 still doing absolute carnage. Still causing absolute carnage in the middle. I've just reinforced it with the squad. Pushing that squad up with the flamethrower. We've taken back the east. West has been retaken by the enemy. But at this point, we've got a very nice spread of infantry. We've got some nice support pieces. Yeah, and here's me taking a screenshot of the 105 with the truck.
Ready, sir.
It was going to be my thumbnail, but I'm pretty sure I've deleted that picture to make room for things. I deleted a whole bunch of stuff on my computer, so
Any orders,
yeah.
sir? Striking past us again.
Is this the one we're going with? I reckon that was the money shot. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But Artie Flair's about to cause chaos over there. 20 minutes in though, 979 to 184 our way. We've been in control of this match for pretty well all of it. Ooh, they are reinforcing. Sneaky boys. So we'll deal with that while we can. Oh, my infantry is slaughtering. That's why you don't get the cheap inf, boys. Just leave tier 1 inf at home. Don't bother. That's game. If you do like this content, please do like, sub, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.